Hello everyone, this is Pokémon bringing you a brand new series, Pokémon Platinum Hardlocke. What is a hardlocke actually? I think I should begin by clarifying that. Hardlocke is a Nuzlocke with some additional rules to make it a bit more complicated. It still has all the normal rules. You can only capture the first Pokemon you find in each route. When a Pokemon dies, it's dead forever, and you are forced to give a nickname to every Pokemon for additional, sentimental attachment. But because I'm very good at playing this game, I'm going to also add some other rules to make it a bit more complicated. The first one, and I think this is very common, so probably not surprising to you, I'm going to be following a level cap system where I can't use Pokemon that are over the level of the next gym leader I'm going to face. And by the time I get to the league, because I'm definitely getting to the league, to the level of the champion. Okay? No items in battle either. No items in battle. No heals, no, X attack, X defense. Those are... I don't like those. And I think they just make the game too easy. And also, battle style is going to be set. So the game won't wait for me to decide if I want to change. They will just send their next Pokemon immediately. I also have to warn you, in case you're interested in this, I'm going to be reading through the story. It's been a long time since I read through Pokemon Platinum's story, and I've been playing these Nuzlocke as a bit of a let's play, where I just go through the Pokemon games and I try to be a bit of a completionist, aside from obviously completing the Pokédex because it's a Nuzlocke. So if you're interested in the story, I'm going to be reading through that. I've played Pokemon Red, Silver, and Sapphire before. Those are a bit more lacking in terms of plot. So this is the first one where you're probably going to feel it. Like some parts might get longer because I'm paying attention to the plot, but that's the way it's going to be. So yeah, if you're interested about that, might be the series for you. So, hello there. So very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Rowan. However, everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before I go any further, is this your first adventure? If you need advice, I'm certainly capable of giving it. No info needed. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokémon. Here I have a Pokéball. Touch the button on the middle of the Pokéball, if you'd please. I'm using my touchpad now. There we go. That worked. We humans live alongside Pokémon as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. Sometimes some people use their Pokémon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. What do? I conduct research, so that we may learn more about Pokémon. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Now, in every previous series I've done, I've played as the boy. Mainly because, well, in Pokemon Red and Pokemon Silver you have no choice. On the original ones, that was added on the remix. And in Pokemon Sapphire I decided to play as the boy too, because I really liked the design and I wanted to have May as my rival. But in here, because you get always the same rival, and because I like the design of the girl better, we are going with the girl. Alright, so you're a girl. Yes. Tell me, what is your name? Honestly, I didn't think about it properly. Like, Okay, so for every character, like I've been calling all my main characters Pomum, but I think Pomum is like, it's a male name in my mind, so I like to call any other character as a fruit, so I'm going to call her Fresa. It's going to be Fresa, which means strawberry in Spanish. Your name is Fresa? Yes. Okay, so you're Fresa. A fine name that is. Now this boy here, I believe he's your friend. What might his name be? Roy? Oh, that's funny. Okay, but new name. I normally have a pattern about naming my rivals after the villain of the last game I've beaten. I named the one in red Nergal, the next one Idun. Last game I beat was Maddening Engage. Oh, I have a good one, yeah. It's actually going to be Rafal. Definitely Rafal. Yeah, I like this one. Rafal, is it? That's your friend's name? Yes? Alright, Fresa, the time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to start. On your journey, you will meet countless Pokémon and people. I'm sure that along the way you will discover many things, perhaps even something about yourself. Now go on, leap into the world of Pokémon. And we are getting turned into a chibi. Pokémon are by your side always. I hope you will understand the meaning of those words. That was the comment left by Professor Rowan, who has returned to Sinnoh from the Kanto region. That concludes our special program, Let's Ask Professor Rowan, brought to you by Jubilife TV on Nationwide Net. See you next week, same time, same channel. Okay. By the way, I should comment, why Platinum? Why not Diamond and Pearl? I've been playing, I didn't play Yellow, I didn't play Crystal, Emerald. So why Platinum? Oh well. Yes, by moving he appears. Because Platinum is better on every aspect. Unlike Emerald or Crystal, it's not similar to the previous games, or it doesn't change a lot of things. It just has everything the original versions have and more. So, I literally can't see a reason to play Diamond and Pearl if Platinum exists. Just my opinion. You're welcome to debate me. There you are. Hey Fresa, did you just see the TV? Sure you did. Professor Rowan's really that important guy who studies Pokémon, right? That means he must have lots and lots of Pokémon, so if we ask him, I bet he'll give us some Pokémon. Oh hey, this is a new PC. Where was I? Alright. We're going to see Professor Rowan get some Pokémon. I'll be waiting outside. Okay, Fresa, if you're late, I'm fining you 10 million. Yep. Fresa, check the PC. Pokémon Basics. People live alongside the Pokémon in this world. I so expected a potion from doing that. X button opens the menu. Oh, I forgot, so I can already save. Okay. Alright. I'm excited. Like, it's been a while since I finished Sapphire, and I'm definitely more familiar with like 4th generation onwards. I'm more familiar with, I should, by the way, do some things on the options. Text speed is going on fast, definitely. Battle style is set, as I said, and the frame, I can change the frame if I wanted to. Most of them don't look very good, to be honest. 18 is like the frame in Pokemon Red. That's cool. 19 is pretty cool. I like this one too, but how about 5? No, Fresa is about Red, so 4. Okay. I like this. My mom. Will say something. Reza, our fellow already left. I don't know what it was about, but he sure was in a hurry. Yeah, I'm going to try and be a bit of a completionist, so I'll be talking to a lot of people. Oh yes, Fresa, don't go into the tall grass. A wild Pokemon might attack you. Would be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't, so... But take care, sweetie. So I might stop at a lot of places. You probably won't feel the difference at the beginning, and I might even skip those appearances, you know, those times, but yeah. I know there's some black dots at times when you go around, but that's a Pokemon Platinum thing. Technology just blows me away. Yeah, I don't think you get a lot of things on the first village, so I'm just going to go directly in here. Oh no, this guy doesn't let me. Rafal was looking for you, he's home now. True. The one home with... yeah. With a letterbox. What was that about? Oh, hey Fresna, I'm going to see Professor Rowan, you should come too, quickly. Oh yes, forgot something. Yeah, the guy just behaves like that. I actually quite like Barry. I might refer to him as Barry because that's like the canonical name. I'd better take my bag and journal too. Oh hey Fresa, I'll be waiting on the road. 10 million fine if you're late. Yep. He's a bit annoying, but you know, in a charming way. And he's a hard rival. The kid rocket off again. He would be out by Route 201. Wonder who he takes after. That would be I know who his father is actually. Don't remember his name. Jericho? Something like that. Too slow. Alright, let's get moving to Professor Rowan's lab. What? Don't go into the grass, right? No worries, no problem. Doesn't matter if we don't have any Pokemon. Trust me on this one, I've got an idea. Now listen. You know how wild Pokemon jump out when you go into the tall grass? So what you do is, you scoot over to the next patch of grass before any wild Pokemon can appear. If we just keep dashing, we can get to Samjian Town without running into a wild Pokemon. Okay, stick it with me. Here goes. On your marks... Hold it! You two don't seem to have any Pokemon between you. Then what is the meaning of going into the tall grass? Hey Versa, this old guy is Professor Rowan, isn't it? What's he doing here? They tried to go into the tall grass because they wanted Pokemon. What to do? Their world would surely change if they were to meet Pokemon. Is it right for me to put them on that path? You two, you truly love Pokemon, do you? Yes. Me too, I love Pokemon too. I will ask you once again. You two, you truly love Pokemon, do you? What? You can ask 100 times. The answer will never change. We'll both answer 100 times. We love Pokemon. Right, Fresa? Yes. Okay, just to make it faster. I know you can't literally say... You literally can't say no at this point, so... A pair of reckless kids who foolishly try to enter tall grass with a Pokemon on their own. It worries me what people like that would do with Pokemon. Well, Well, don't forget about me, but give a Pokemon to my friend here. I mean, it was me who tried to go into the tall grass and all. Oh, how big of you. Very well then, I will entrust you too with Pokemon. I apologize for putting you through that exercise. However, you must promise me that you will never recklessly endanger yourself again. Now then, now where... And here's Lucas, okay? If I pick the male character, this would be Dawn, but they aren't actually that relevant. You never battle them. I've heard you battle them in the remakes, in, you know, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. So if I ever play the remakes, I might pick the boy to battle Dawn, because I like Dawn, I prefer the design. Yep, Professor Rowan, you left your briefcase behind at the lake. Is something wrong here? There it is. Lucas, nice work. What I was about to do was entrust these two with their own Pokémon. What? Those Pokémon are crucial, so you're giving them away? We exist side by side with Pokémon. There comes a time when people should meet Pokémon. There is a world that should be explored together. For them, today is that time. The place? Right here. Go on, open the briefcase and choose a Pokémon. Really? Professor Rowan, I can't believe it. I'm so happy that I can keep a straight face. Hey Fresa, you can choose first. I'm practically a grown-up, I have to show some class here. Okay. Rowan pretty base. What's up with you? Come on, I just wanted to go to do it from the front, but okay. Guess I'll have to do it like this. There we go. Look, these are Pokéball. There is a Pokémon in each one. Now choose, which Pokémon will it be? Alright. It could be Turtwig, the tiny leaf Pokémon. Could be Chimchar, the chimp Pokémon. Or it could be Piplup, the penguin Pokémon. I've pre-decided which one I'm going to pick. I think I've mentioned this in previous Pokemon series, so you might already know. In my opinion, while Torterra is good, having out times for weakness, I mean, it's not that dangerous if you're playing a normal lock and not a random lock, but it's still like, it's a bit too much for me, and Torterra is a bit, you know, it's a good Pokemon, very good for tanking, but it's not my playstyle, you know. In most battles, because you're slower than the enemy, you're going to take a lot of damage, so it forces you to play slower too. Chimchar is the opposite. It's a bit too fragile for my taste. It does have the added benefit that in this game there's a tremendous lack of good fire types. Chimchar is like the one good option for a fire type. Basically you only have like what, Magmortar, that I don't know if I would be able to obtain because I don't know how doing a trade would work on my Nintendo PC. And then yeah, I like Infernape. I think Infernape is strong, but my pick is going to be Piplup. It's also my favorite, so it's been a time since I used Piplup and Empoleon, hopefully, and I've tried all of the starters in the past, so should be good. Then I choose you, I pick in this Turtwig, and also I have a very good, you know, in my mind, the canonical pick for Rafal would be Turtwig, so there's also that, you know, feels natural to me. Very well, both of you have chosen a good Pokemon, it seems. Now listen well. The Pokemon you have been entrusted with are unfamiliar with the world. In that regard, they are very much like you. As fellow newcomers to the world, I hope you'll do well together. If you have any trouble, come see me at my lab in Sangyam Town, and now I will be on our way. Professor, wait for me. Sorry, folks. Nice. How do you like that? Professor Rowan is really nice. On TV he seemed so stern and scary. Well... Hehehe. Versa, we've both got Pokemon now. There's only one thing to do, right? You up for this? Yes. I've always wanted to say this. The time has finally come. Reza, I challenge you to a battle. Alright. So we have the type disadvantage here. Pokemon decided to switch it into your rivals picking the one that has a disadvantage against you. Actually, more or less starting Black and White. Black and White, X and Y, you have two rivals. And then from that point onwards, you have one rival, but they pick the bad one against you. At this point, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to do a Growl to maybe, you know, lower his attack enough. Okay, he raises his defenses to I guess I should do another growl then. 2 growls. Let's see how much he does. Another withdraw. Okay. I'm going to do another growl. I want to win the stat battle here. Tackle. He misses. Perfect. Let's start pounding. Oof. Okay. Turwig is sort of tanky. What did that one hurt? Yeah, I didn't remember they added the... Whoa, he's just going to spam withdraw. Okay, I mean, if I get a critical, that doesn't matter. Yeah, we're doing pretty okay. We're doing pretty okay. I know Pound can miss. At this point, I might be doing 1 HP, but he doesn't have that much HP, right? So it's not like I can lower his defense. So the only thing that remains is attacking. No way, we can keep going. Bro, obviously you can keep going. You're at +6, unless I'm mistaken. Okay, he could also get a critical. That would be bad. The first one to get a critical wins here. I didn't expect to have trouble on the first one. I don't know if he's supposed to withdraw to let you win if you just attack from the beginning, but... Okay, I think I lose here. Fuck. That's disappointing. Just get a critical. Oh. Don't do this. Come on. He catches up. Get a critical. He misses. Wow. That's a start. That's a start. That was definitely a start. Okay. Okay. Let's do special defense and special attack. Nature is going to be important, but I like to see that I'm getting special attack. That means at least it shouldn't be a very bad nature. Whew. Let's go home. I'm beat after that battle. My Pokemon need rest too. See you later, Fresa. Okay. And now, time to have a talk with Mom. What's the matter, dear? Wow, that's what happened to you? You're a father lucky to have met Professor Rowan. Imagine if you didn't. I would like to think what the wild Pokemon might have done to you too. First, go see Professor Rowan and thank him properly for your Pokemon. His lab is in Sangyam Town, isn't it? Now that you have your own Pokemon, the tall grass won't be so threatening. I know, first I brought this on. Running shoes. For a moment I thought I would have to go to Sangyam and back to get them, but yeah. With these running shoes you can get to faraway places faster, just keep the B button pressed. Yeah. Like this. Okay, we move by faster. It's exactly what I wanted. Let's check a bit about my Piplup. They didn't let me name him, but I'll get the option soon. Please be a good nature, please be a good nature. Hardinator. Hardinator. Okay. Hardy boy in here. I actually don't know what that is. I think because it's... Because I don't know it, it's probably neutral. Okay. Hardy is... I'm checking. It's neutral. It's neutral. To be honest, Piplup with a neutral nature is not even bad. Losing attack or losing a special attack... losing a special attack would have been very bad, because he has a better special attack than an attack stat. But he also has a decent attack, you know? It's not like he's unable to do physical damage. And at the beginning of the game, I don't have an option as to whether I want to, you know, use only special or physical attacks, so I would have a more difficult early game if I was bad at physical attack. Losing any of the defenses would be bad, because then I'm a bit more fragile, and losing speed, it's also not good on normal, so actually neutral nature is pretty good, I feel. I'm going to save again. Just in case. Okay. Seems like the first save might have taken more time. Too slow, fresh, I'm sick of waiting. I'm going to go see Professor Rowan so I can thank him. So I have this great idea. You know that lake where we always play at? You know how they say a legendary Pokémon lives there? You guess it. Let's catch that Pokémon. That will make Professor Rowan happy, I'm sure of that. Me and you together. We've got nothing to fear. Yeah, this was added in this game too. The companion that comes together with you. And they have quite a few instances of it, so yeah. He just walks faster, he doesn't run. That's funny. This is Verity Lake? Lake Verity. Alright, we're at the lake. Get ready because we're capturing that legendary Pokémon. Trust me on this one, it's here. It even says so on the sign. What's going on? The flowing time, the expanding space. I will make it all mine one day. Cyrus is my name, remember it. Until then, sleep while you can, legendary Pokémon of the lake bed. Allow me to pass, step aside. What was that about? Weird guy. Okay, Fresa, let's catch that legendary Pokémon. Ooh. Did you hear that, Fresa? That was the legendary Pokémon crying, had to be it. Okay, this is our chance. Let's catch it. Wait, what? We don't have anything on us. You know, Pokeballs. P-O-K accent E balls. If we don't have those, we can't catch Pokemon or take them around with us. You think Professor Rowan would give us some if we ask him? You know, you remember what he said, don't you? He said to visit him at his lab if we needed anything. Okay, Fresa, I'll race you. First one to the professor's lab in Tangent Town. Rules. Yeah, so at this point they let us go in here and freely, you know, really encounter Pokemon. I think this is, yeah, this is just because they didn't want Cyrus to be standing on. Okay, interesting that this snow doesn't have footprints on it. It's just the one in my town. I can encounter Pokemon, but I don't have to capture the first one I find because I don't have the means to. The Nuzlocke begins the moment you get your Pokeballs. That's why the first battle, for example, you can lose. Because the rules don't apply yet. By the way, I won't be reading the comments from every NPC. So let's hope I don't get a bit off. Starly would be neat. You probably realize I'm recording at night, so I think that means I can find a Zubat. I know I can get a potion here, but might be that guy or you. Well, I should actually battle the Pokemon I find. They are level 2, so you know, in 2 attacks or so I should kill. Yeah, 2 attacks, good. I mean, Bidoof is not completely useless, and it's an excellent HM user because it can learn Surf, Waterfall, Strength, and Rock Smash, I think. Okay, yeah, here's the potion. Here's the potion. Because I don't use potions in battle, I like to have some to not be forced to go back to a Pokemon Center every time I'm low on health. Has to be around that level 7. Yeah, that's good. Let me check. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. 40 power, yeah, 40 power and 100% accuracy, so a bit better than Tackle. Growl isn't worth it. I obviously want to get Water Gun soon. I think I might not get the Water Gun. I think I might get something called Bubble earlier. Is that the name of the attack? I don't remember every attack there is. I have been waiting for you. Please come with me. The professor's here. This is our Pokemon Research Lab. We'll just go ahead then. What the? Oh, it's you, Fresa. That old guy, he's not as scary as much as he is totally out there. It doesn't matter, Fresa. I'm out of here. See you. What was that? Your friend always seems to be in such a rush. Anyway, let's go in. The lab. Well, look who's here. Fresa, was it? Let's have a look at your Pokemon. I see. This Pokemon seems to be rather happy. Entrusting you with that Piplup was no mistake, it seems. Well, would you like to give it a nickname? I am forced to. I'm going to name it... Pingu. Because it's just the perfect name for it. Okay, I see. And you're happy with that nickname? Yes. When I first saw you two about to step onto the tall grass without Pokemon, I was shocked. I was astounded by these foolhardy children. Foolhardy nature? But now you've astounded me in an entirely different way. Already there's a bond growing between you and that Pokemon. I feel privileged to have met you. I'm sure Piplup feels the same way about you. That's why I'll ask you to cherish that Piplup of yours. Why am I glad you're kind to our Pokemon? If you weren't, well, I don't even want to think about it. Let's move on to the main topic. There's something I want you to do for me. Allow me to properly introduce myself first. My name, as you know, is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kinds of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokédex. This is what I wish to ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokédex. Will you use it to record data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? Yes. The ones I can capture. Good answer. That Pokédex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. Fresa, I ask that you go everywhere. Meet every kind of Pokemon in this region. I've got the same kind of Pokédex as you. When you walked up Route 201 with your Pokemon, what did you feel? I lived for 60 long years. Even now I get a thrill when I'm with Pokemon. Now you should know that there are countless Pokemon in this world. That means there are just as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go. Fresa, your grand adventure begins right now. The professor asked me to help, so I'm filling the Pokédex pages too. That makes us comrades, working toward the same goal. I'll teach you stuff later, okay? Yeah, I think he teaches me to capture. Okay, I have the freedom to go around. It seems like Rowan actually lives here. Special terms, academic. I might get something from them. Oh, this is Roseanne. I think Roseanne... Oh no, this is Lucas's father. I thought Roseanne was Lucas's mother, but no. I was mistaken there. Well, he doesn't give me anything. That's okay. Roseanne. I have something good here. You should take this as well. TM27. In that return? This technical machine contains the move Return. That's a very strong move. That's a very strong move. It increases damage with your Pokemon's happiness. And on Nuzlocke, because Pokemon never faint, your happiness is normally like very, very, very high. So at full happiness, it does 150 damage of normal type. It could be very good on a normal type. On another Pokemon, it's probably a waste because stab normally gets you higher than that damage. Okay. Using a technical machine teaches a move, but the TM is single use only. Yeah. Last generation to do single use TMs, so I have to remember that. Gains power the more friendly your Pokemon are to you. That is up to you, of course, if you want to use it or not. I'll send you off with the wish that your journey will be fun. I won't be teaching it to people this early. That's just a waste. The professor had TMs. Next thing he'll tell me he battled when he was young. Probably did. Hey friends, I want to show you a few things, so follow me. Building with a red roof is the Pokemon Center. You can get your Pokemon healed. You'll find a Pokemon Center in almost every city. This building is the Pokemart, a shop where you can buy and sell a lot of items. Since you're a rookie trainer, you won't be able to buy very much stuff. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, you should let your family know you're helping Professor Rowan put together the Pokédex. If you have to go far away, you should let someone know. But first, go heal up your Pokemon at the Pokemon Center. You'll be safe here. Okay. That's cool. Sangem Town, by the way, has access to the sea. Yeah. Not like you can get anything. Oh! An antidote. Well, that's useful. Not like you can fish yet, because I don't have the rod. Okay. Oh, and the low tempo music when the Pokemon Center, you go into a Pokemon Center during nighttime. I love that. I love that. Most of the time I won't be recording at night, but I just was very excited about the starting, so I'm doing this just after recording and uploading FE3. Okay. If I use the Ledges, I actually don't have to battle any Pokemon. So let's go for that. And let's talk to Mom. Welcome home. Are your Pokemon healthy? I just made dinner. Take a quick rest. Well, unneeded. What is it, Fresa? Oh, Professor Rowan asked you to do something that big. Okay, dear, go for it. Your mom's got your back. I know, Fresa. I've got something that you'll find useful. Journal. What's that? Keeps a record of your daily events. Oh, yeah. That exists. That exists. They added that on Leaf Green and Fire Red. Yeah, I forgot about that actually. It's not that important. A journey full of adventure. I envy you, kiddo. As you're not alone, you have your Pokemon with you. I wish I could go instead. Just joking, dear. You're Fresa. I'll be alright by myself, so you go and enjoy your adventure. When you are exposed to new things and experience new sensations, it makes your mother happy too. But come back sometime. I would like to see the kinds of Pokemon you have got there. Excuse me, is my little Rafale here? No, he's not? Oh, then he must have left already. What to do? That boy shouted about going on an adventure, then he bolted. He's so headstrong and reckless. I at least wanted him to take this. Not to worry, Fresa will deliver that to him. Won't you, Fresa? Oh, really? You do that for me? Fresa, please take this to Rafale for me. The parcel. Okay. Bye-bye, Fresa. Enjoy your adventure. Let me think. Knowing my boy, he would probably head straight to Jubilife City. Okay, please take that to my Rafale. Well then. The adventure properly begins now. Okay, so now for the moment where the Nuzlocke truly begins. What do you need? Pokeball. If you buy 10, you get an extra one, right? Here you are, you put them away, you also get a Premier Ball. Okay, I can't buy another 10. I also think it would be a bit overkill, so there we go. You give me something? Sometimes they give you things, the guys on the shops. They are item... You know, passionate about items. But not in this case. I think I'm going to get more Pokeballs from Lucas right now. Where's that? Do you know how to catch a Pokemon? I'll demonstrate to you how to catch them. Okay. Okay. A wild Bidoof. Please no. Please no. We want... What, an Starly? Actually, I think because it's night time, I might not have the possibility to get a Shinx, which is a good Pokemon to have at this point. Budew, however it's called, is also pretty good. And I think it's also only daytime. I think instead I can catch, what? Stankies, maybe? Stankies, maybe a bug, like maybe Cricketot? Something of the sort. Well, yeah, you lower the HP, then you throw the balls. You shouldn't risk it too much, really. I'm not going to risk critical ranges at the beginning. And that's how it's done. Actually, I should have lowered the target's HP some more. Yep, the important thing is to lower the Pokemon's HP as much as possible. Healthy Pokemon is easy to catch. You also get easier to catch if you make one of your Pokemon put them to sleep or such. I'll give you 5 Pokeballs. Okay, so we have 15 already. You have lots of Pokemon with you, you'll be able to travel farther. See you around. Okay. I think we're not going to catch there yet. The first place I'm going to catch Pokemon is probably going to be Verity Lakefront. I can get in there with no encounters. And because it's like at the edge of the map, I want to get it out of the way, sort of. So, yeah. Verity Lakefront. Well, Lake Verity itself, you know, not... Verity Lakefront doesn't have encounters. So, who's going to be our second Pokemon? Who's going to be our first encounter in this game? It's going to be... a Starly. Very good news. Very good news. Okay. Definitely got lucky there. Also, Starly means... Okay, I think that's low enough. Well, there's really nothing else I can do unless he decides to growl me. And... I'm going to throw the Premier. If I get you on a Premier, that's just a bit cooler. 1, 2, 3... There we go, he wanted the Premier. Okay, okay. Starly. Classical early game birth Pokemon. There's really not a lot to say about it. It's a Starling Pokemon because they are weak individually, they form groups. However, they bicker if the group grows too big. Give a nickname to the Kota Starly. Ooh. I'm going to name him Plums. Okay. How are you, Plums? What are you about? Hastinator. Hastinator. I have the natures here. No, I closed it. Why? I'm pretty sure Hastinator is like high speed, low defense, but I might be wrong. Pokemon natures. I should have this table open at all times because in the older games they don't have like they don't indicate which stat is, you know, higher and lower. So Hastinator is indeed high speed, low defense. So good for offensive purposes, but a bit frail for my taste. Keen-Eye, I'm pretty sure this Keen-Eye turns into Intimidate when you evolve. So, I mean, having a low defense isn't a problem if you're going to intimidate. And having good speed is important. That's something that Pingu doesn't do very well, so yeah. I can probably do the capture with Pingu, yes. Yes, with Pingu. So, second capture. If it's a Starly, we can pass. It's a Kricketot. Well. It's a Kricketot, I mean. At some point we have to capture a Kricketot. It's just... Oh. Sort of tanky there. And with Growl even more. I don't know if he survives a crit. Well, I lost a capture. That's actually pretty bad news. Yeah, that's actually pretty bad news because these routes are very good for excluding, you know, the sort of bad early game Pokemon from future captures. So, yikes! I should have just thrown Pokeball. I even talked about it. Like, well, I mean, it's not like Kricketot is anything crazy, but the problem now is that I can find a Kricketot on the next route. And I will have to capture it. Alright. Let's go for the third capture. I want to try and do like a trainer at least today. So third capture is a Bidoof. As it should be. The unavoidable Bidoof. Okay, let's just do 1 pound, then we go for the capture. I'm so tempted to go for a second one, but I know better. Bidoof, if nothing else, could be useful for, you know, as an HM slave in the future, so yeah. Okay, Bidoof's data was added to the Pokédex. Comparison revealed that Bidoof's front teeth grow at the same rate as Rattata's. In case it wasn't obvious enough that this is just this generation Rattata. Yeah. Bidoof. There's a lot of memes around Bidoof, Bibarel. Oh, they are incredibly good when everyone knows they aren't. I'm not that big on those memes. How's this gone? Gone. There's like a manga about a dinosaur that battles with... Yeah, I don't know, made sense to me. I mean, a very good nature might change your... I think Lax's low attack, actually, so... It's high defense, low special defense. So, very tanky on the physical side, not so tanky on the... Special one has unaware, ignores change in ability by the foe. It's not change in ability, it ignores stat changes. So if the enemy has, I don't know, higher attack because he used Sword Dance, Bidoof isn't going to feel the change. It's actually a pretty good skill. I think he can also have Simple, I think, and Simple is better because then he can use Defense Curl for +2 defense instead of +1. It might be a hidden skill. I know some hidden skills of Pokemon and sometimes it messes up a bit with the main game for me, but yeah. I'll advance, yeah. As I said, I want to do at least a trainer battle. Get into Jubilife maybe? We should be able to, right? I should really go back to heal, but I'm... Bubble, okay. I should be over-leveled enough that I don't have to worry. Well, not if I keep encountering Pokemon. Okay, this is a trainer battle. We're going for it. I have to level Plums somehow, so let's go for it. You're a Pokemon trainer, so am I. Our eyes met, so battle we must. Youngster Tristan with an Starly level 5. Growl. Quick attack. Whoa. That wasn't a critical. That's just my low defense plants being quite hurt by that. Okay, I'll try and do some damage with Gone. Maybe Gone can take the kill. Quick attack, how much does it do? A critical could kill me. But I want to do a bit before I go into my next mon. Okay. If you just keep spamming Growl, it won't matter by the time I switch into Piplup, so yeah, don't crit me now. That wasn't a crit. That was just max damage. Okay, this guy is dangerous. He has low attack currently. Please, Pingu. Be good. Lowers attack. What's better now? Pound or Bubble? Bubble is 30 power with a staff. Pound is 40. You have more special attack. I think Bubble should be better actually. Okay. Okay, we don't take damage. A critical could be dangerous. Yeah, another Bubble kills. Alright, and without quick attack he's not faster. Not the... A bit of a risky way to get experience, but it worked. It worked. I wanted to do it this way, and I did it this way. I'm happy. There's another trainer, so I'm going to heal before that. Oh, Shinx can appear during the night. Noted. Noted. Oh, please let me run. No. No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is actually a horrible start. I lost a capture and I lost a mon already? Oh shit. Okay, I'm going to kill you just in case. I don't think you have an electric attack yet. If you're going for tackle, you probably don't. And it's 100%, so I get you out. I lost Starly already? You know, when I say a critical might kill, I don't have to get a critical. And when I say, please let me escape, I don't have to... Like... It doesn't literally have to happen. Why is the worst possible stuff happening to me right now? I was going to go into this game with, you know, with a very inflated ego, and like, because I've played this game definitely more than the previous generations. But maybe I should just be a bit more humble. Yeah, we'll have to create the dead box on chapter 1. This doesn't look good at all. At all. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, it's not like Starly was end game material, but I need the early game material, you know? I need the early game material. I need Pokemon to carry me through the early game, and Staraptor is definitely a very, very solid Pokemon that evolves, like fully evolves quite early. And can learn Brave Bird in this generation, also close combat, so there was some potential there, and I just lost it. Okay, I get the message from this point on. No risks, no risks taken. It's just Pingu and gone now. Okay. 3 routes and I can keep 1. Okay, are you full health? Yeah. I did heal. Alright. To be honest, I'm a bit too scared to continue, so even if it might be a bit of an anticlimactic beginning, we're going to leave it here. I'm sorry to have started at such a low point. Like Pingu's good. Pingu can probably carry me. Pingu might even be able to solo some parts of the early game, and he's very good on the first game. But if I don't get good Pokemon for the second game, which is a grass type, I might be in trouble, and Starly was the perfect answer to that. So yeah, bad news there. I will be applying dupes still. Like if I find another Starly, I won't catch it. I'm just saying it now, okay? If I find another Starly, I'm not catching it. I like for Pokemon to stay dead. I don't like to have duplicates on my PC, so we're going to do it that way. But yeah, those are bad news. Shinx is also not that good against grass types, and Bibarel, if it evolves, is another water. So what can I even get that's good against grass? I guess we'll find out in future parts. But for now, that's going to do it for this part. Okay, if you liked, consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment, showing your support for the series. I don't do Nuzlocke that often, but I have to believe I'm better than this, okay? So, you know, don't give up yet. Don't give up. I'm definitely beating this. And yeah, see you in the next part. Bye.